Two cases. Jaden Smith and Lataya Buju Bulgin, the people. These two cases. We cannot fight these two cases with flesh alone. We cannot. We cannot fight these two cases with flesh alone. We have to fight it with the Lord also. Yes, my people. We have to fight this case with Father God at the center of every move that we make. I say to the prayer warriors in Yard Barsland, do me a beg no. Continue to pray for the people them in the Jaden Smith movement. Anybody will have a platform. Continue to pray for the people them who is fighting for justice for Buju. The phone line is open. 646-529-1535. I want you guys to call in and voice your opinion on the state of affairs in the Jaden Smith case and also the state of affairs in Buju's case, my people. Before we go any further, I want to play Psalms 91. It is that type of mood tonight, my people. It is that type of mood tonight where we have to refocus. We have to refocus and tell ourselves that we cannot fight with flesh alone. We need Father God in the midst to guide us, to guide our footsteps, my people, to guide our footsteps. Here we go.
Psalm 91. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in Him will I trust. Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler, and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover thee with His feathers, and under His wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand. But it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. Because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. For He shall give His angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. Thou shalt tread upon the lion and adder. The young lion and the dragon shalt thou trample under feet. Because He hath set His love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high, because he hath known my name. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life will I satisfy him, and show him my salvation.
Yes. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. We have been fighting for the last 8 months, my people, for justice for Jaden Smith. And for those of you who have been following this case, we have seen many lows, some highs, a lot of bickering, a lot of fighting, my people. And as my good friend Surprise said, Yard Boss, this fight cannot be fight with just flesh alone. It must be fought with a spiritual understanding. My people, leave on the thoughts in the comment section. I go by the name Yard Boss. As you enter this live stream, my people, please like the stream. And if this is your first time seeing me on the screen, please subscribe to the channel. We have a 100% participation over here on the Yard Boss TV. As you watch the stream, you like the stream. As you watch the stream, you subscribe to the channel. Now back to my good friend Sir Price. Ever since we touched base, him say, Yard Boss, this case here is very spiritual. And we have seen it, my people. We have seen it. So we can't fight it with just flesh alone. On the 27th of June, my people, we're going to have a march in the Mandeville area for Jaden Smith. My people, the phone line is open. Please feel free to call in, leave your thoughts in the comment section. All right. So justice for Jaden Smith. A child, a life, a future. We demand justice. Revisit Jaden case. Transparency, accountability, and justice. The march will be held on June the 27th, 2026. It's starting at 10 a.m. sharp. It's going to be from 10 to 2 p.m. The meetup part is going to be at the Mandeville Park. The theme is going to be, I believe, purple and white, but it doesn't matter what color you wear to the march. You will be able to march and protest for justice for Jaden Smith. The leader of this march is Sir Price. He is the leader of this march. And I say to everybody, right? Yard Boss, welcome everyone. This is Yard Boss TV. I run the show over here, right? I am a leader. I am bold. Yes. Some things I'm not going to get involved in anymore, right? I'll voice my opinion to certain stakeholders behind the scenes. Yes. So I welcome everyone, even those who want recognition and clout. Yard Boss, welcome everyone. In everything in life, there is a why, right? Why you do something. Everybody have a why. Yes? In any negotiation, right? You find out what that person why is, and then you meet in a middle ground. And then you're able to solve that problem. So I welcome everyone because everybody have a why. For someone, it is purpose. Yeah, why you fight for justice for somebody, why you fight for justice for Jaden Smith. For some people, it's purpose, or it is just the right thing to do. For others, it might be recognition or clout. To me, either one is okay in my book as long as we're moving closer and closer for justice for Jaden Smith or justice for Buju. A lot of people that you see on the Buju bandwagon, a lot of people is on it for clout. It is the viral thing right now. So they're going to jump on it and they're going to say justice for Buju. Well, really and truly, some people are just on the case for clout. You can see the naysayers when they paint her as this evil person. They're not taking a look at the evidence and drawing an unbiased conclusion. Them the people there are do it for clout. That is their why. My people, in everything, there is a why. We may have some people in the Jaden Smith case, they are doing it for clout. But as I said to my good friend Sir Price earlier today, we need all hands on deck on the 27th of June for the Jaden Smith March. And I do believe that a lot of people, and I'm just going to call one person name, right? A lot of people, they probably just getting to know Durval. Because he's probably in and out of the Jaden Smith case, right? But let me tell you something. I know this man long time. You cannot win a tracing match with Durval. Them man, they take on politician. Them man they take on Andrew Holness. Them man ain't afraid for send Andrew Holness up under him mama. He's just like Andre Stevens, and he's just like Marvin. I do believe he could be an asset, right, in this march coming up on June the 27th. That is the only name that I'm going to call, right? That he can work with Surprise. And I do believe he found a marshal in Surprise on his last march. I'm sure he recognized that he's going to need a Surprise along his side, yes, who knows the law and can stand up to the police, them right beside him. 2 versus 1 police officer, that is good, yes, but I do believe he's one of the rebellious ones in Jamaica. We're not afraid of nobody. And I see him as an asset, right? That is just my opinion. Yes, that is my opinion, regardless of lifestyle. Andre is open in his lifestyle, and people still love him. I'm not a homophobic person. We're going to come out and burn out this and burn out. No. I'm not that type of person. Yes? So, Surprise will work with anybody. Uno just reach out to Surprise. Surprise will work with anybody when it comes to this march. Yes? On the 27th of June, he will work with anybody. All hands on deck. That is Yard Boss opinion. I'm not speaking for anybody. I'm not speaking for anybody. Yes? So I understand. There is a why. Some people say, justice by any means necessary. Except for jungle justice. Those who want clout, come along for your clout. Donate to Surprise. We not rich over here. The march will cost money. Call him and donate. And when you donate, Yard Boss will big on up. Yes. This is a battle that we're fighting. An uphill battle. And I ask the prayer warriors them to pray and sanctify whatever money Surprise ever get. Even if you don't believe it's coming from cloud chasers or evil hands, pray for the money. Because we're not rich over here. We're not. Steady the ship right now. Me tell you no say. We don't know who text me here. We don't know who text me. I am on live. To be quite honest with you. I do not want to get in the pasa and the bangarang. I don't want to get into it. I don't want to get into it. All right. When you can call in, you know. When you can call in with feelings. Yes? Because people are talking. When you can call in with the feelings. The number is 646-529-1535. Call in with no feelings. Yes? Call in with no feelings. But I'm not going to get into the bangarang tonight. Yes? Big up on yourself, everybody that is in the chat. We have Juliet in the chat. We have Veronica in the chat. We have Maureen in the chat. We have Sexy Sass in the chat. And we also have Elaine in the chat, my people. Now, let's take a look at the Jayden Smith case, my people. You see, whenever I do a call-in show, we don't wait until the end of the show to call in. And sometimes when we end the show, we know I call me. See the number there. Call. What are we at, man? I don't understand, you know. But anyway, I'm prepared anyway, either with a call or without a call. The Jayden Smith case, my people. We have been at it for the past 8 months. For those of you who are new. right? For those of you who are new, Jayden Smith is a young man from Manchester High School, 12 years old. He disappeared on September the 26th, 2025. The circumstances behind his disappearance was there was an American-born baby that was staying at the house that he was living in. He was living in with somebody by the name of Ann and Mr. T and Demar. There was a little baby boy, 2 years old at the time. He was in the living room, jumping all over the place. Them call him Spider-Man. So that young boy jumped off our chair, and Demar said that Jayden was in the living room, and Jayden sighted him. The mother now that live overseas, her name is Shanique. She hear the news and fear head catch a fire. She booked the first flight from outer South Carolina, connect to a flight in JFK, and fly come to Jamaica. When she fly come to Jamaica, my people, we just try catch up everybody up to speed. When she fly come to Jamaica, guess what happened? The very next day, the same day actually, Friday the 26th of September, Jayden Smith is no longer to be found. He was last seen on CCTV footage at the back of Mega Mart, my people. And many of the people them in the Jayden Smith movement right now is saying, why the hell them never released the CCTV footage from Little Caesar? Why the hell they have not released the CCTV footage from the back of Mega Mart? Why not? Look how quick Buju CCTV footage was released. Wow, them a cover up. But my people, come to find out that there is somebody who quote unquote have a little pull in the Mandeville area. They must say him name principal of the Manchester High School. The people are saying that because of his connection with the Delilah Jezebel girl, Shanique, that is the reason why him stop the CCTV footages from coming out. All right, a call is coming in. Thank you. Hello, good evening. This is Yard Boss. You live on the air.
Yeah, man. All right, now. So,
yeah.
I'm just calling to find out. I want to ask you a question. Why are you doing this?
Why am I doing what?
What you're doing with this incident that took place in Granville.
Why am I doing it? Why am I doing it? Okay. Probably you're new to this channel, right? My why is this, right?
Yeah.
I am a Jamaican that live overseas. Okay? And there's many Jamaicans like me that live overseas who one day want to come home to a Jamaica that is peaceful, right? A Jamaica that I can interact with my police officers, right? As my next door neighbor. Yes?
Okay.
I know I have police officers as my friends, right? And I have high-ranking police officers that me can pick up my phone and call. My mission is not to bash the police, them, you know. It's for them, right, to treat our citizens like their mother or them papa. That's all.
Okay. So you're doing it to make a change, or you're doing it to get a change? Which one of them?
My job that I'm trying to do is this, right? Is to make sure that our government is lobbied properly. So that every single police officer, that when them walk out of them yard, them have a body camera, pan them. Yes? Enforcing, implementing non-lethal like stun guns and pepper sprays, because it seems like our officers in Jamaica, the only deterrent that they have is a bullet.
Okay. All right. Actually, I'm not living in Jamaica, right? But I'm living in a foreign country here just like you. But I'm going to ask you to do me a favor. Please, no disrespect to you. No, first let me say, I am Latoya Bulgin father.
Oh, awesome. Awesome.
So I'm gonna ask you to do me a favor.
Yeah.
Do not display my grandson's faces, none of them faces on your program.
Yeah, no, me never.
Because I've been listening to you. I've been listening to a lot of things that you put up.
Yeah.
People don't know them, so I'd rather for their faces not to be shown.
Yeah.
On your program, okay?
Yeah, I never put his face. You're talking about Lataya's son, right?
Yeah, man. I heard what you say about him. Even last night I was listening to you talking about the incident with him and the police when they were trying to do the candle lighting and everything.
Yeah.
Because I'm following you since the incident took place.
Yeah.
Anyhow, I just wanted to know. I spoke with him this morning and they gave him the green light. To do what you have to do.
Yeah, and I saw them. They're protesting in the area today. I saw it over TikTok.
I told him he have all right to do what he have to do, and I give him the right caution that he need. And I listened to you, and I heard everything that you have said last night and what you have said before. Yeah. But please do not display his face.
So what you do?
Their faces are their faces because it's two of them.
So what you do is this. What you do is this.
Than the other.
Let me give you advice for the two of them, right? If they're going, if they're going out, because you said don't display their face. So I didn't display his face, right? But what may I say to you is this, right? There's going to be other media outlets out there. So if they're going to go out in public, right? Maybe they can like wear a mask, right? And I would say just work with the attorney, any attorney that you guys are dealing with, and just get the advice from them. Because I do understand where you're coming from, you know? Yeah, but now, to put it to really and truly, you know, he can emerge, right, as a fight of a change in Jamaica, but he just need to get the legal advice because he strikes me as a very intelligent young man, right?
Yes.
So... yeah, just guide him that way there, you know, because he's a public figure now since he came out and he spoke to the police them, right? Yeah. And he held his own. He didn't get too. It is okay to be upset, right? But he was measured, right? So yeah. But thank you so much for calling. You know.
No problem, man. I just want you to know because I've been following you, so I just want to ask you to do me that favor.
Yeah. Yeah,
okay,
man. Definitely. All right, blessings. Yeah.
Good.
All right. Yes, my people. That was Lataya Bulgin, father. Amazing stuff. Yes. Let me make sure I save his number here. All right. Let's see here. 1 second, my people. 1 second. I need to save this number, yeah. Let me see how we can save it. Okay, add to contact. Okay. Lataya Buju. That. Yeah. Yeah, the thing is this, like, I know even politicians watch us, right? And that is the reason why whenever I come and I speak about any case, I have to be balanced, right? When I talk about the Melissa Samnat case, I am balanced. There's two sides to Melissa, right? And the family them understand the side that led to her demise. But even though she had that side to her, that did not give Dean the right to take her out. No, it did not give him the right to take her out. And in the case of Buju, right, she complied with everything that the police asked her to do. She come out of the car, right? She went and she met with him. And it's because of his negligence that he allowed her to go back into the car with the key. And I'm putting myself in the car seat there. with Lataya. And I know exactly what Buju was trying to do. That was Buju's daily bread. Yes? That is how she make a living with the car there. Bubbles. Who is, me not really know Bubbles, but me can consider Bubbles as my friend over there on TikTok. Because Bubbles know me. Okay? Bubbles is the one that came out and she told us she know Lataya, she know Buju personally. And I've seen Buju over there on TikTok playing games with the people them over there even before her passing. Right? So now she's the one who told us that the vehicle, that is what Buju used to run taxi. But that day, she was not running taxi. She was bringing people to the protest, to protest the 17-year-old kid, right? Now, what me see is, the police officer was about 5 feet away from the front of the vehicle. Yes? And Natalia was turning that vehicle away from the police officer. Everybody come out of the car, you know. She removed the people them from the car. Yes? And she was turning. She would have cleared him, you know. She was not going to lick the police. She was turning it away. Yes? And me I say, me I put my head on her head now. Me I say, she probably did the answer. I say, me I try clear him to see if me can take my time and move away. And him gonna give me a blind. She basically said, give me a blind, officer, give me a blind. No? Yes? But him never give her no blind. And as she see him reach him waist, she stopped the car. As the man reach him waist, she stopped the vehicle, but he moved so quick. The man moved so quick and fire. He moved so quick and fire. That's what me see. That's what Andrew Woolness see. That's what the whole of the politicians them see. You know, see how quick them remove that the police officer there from off of the front lines. That the man now come, him not turn a police officer again. Him not turn not a police officer again. Trust me. And her case, I have multiple live streams that I have lined up for Buju case. Andre Naga left it. Marvin Naga left it. Yard Boss Naga left it. And this that I'm doing is nothing to bash the police. It's nothing to bash the police. No. It's for them to do better. Yes? It's for them to do better. And this death right here, I do believe, because her case is becoming international now. There is international outlet that is looking at Jamaica. They might look on Jamaica and I see, what we not going to do now? What we not going to do now? The phone line is open, my people. 646-529-1535. We just heard from Buju's dad. Thank you so much for calling in. He's not the first family member that reached out to me. Other people that is close to Lataya reach out to me. And they say, Yard Boss, continue doing what you're doing. Yes? Continue doing what you're doing. You see, the thing is this. I identify with Buju, you know. I garrison my band. Me left there when me was 7 years old. Yes? Me still know people who living at the garrison. We can pick up them phone and call me and say, well, go on, Yard Boss. Yes? I am no better than the man who living at the garrison. Until we get to that point in Jamaica where we treat everybody fairly, you have some brilliant minds in the garrison, you know. Some brilliant minds in the garrison. Hello, good evening. This is Yard Boss. You're live on the air.
Good night, Yard
Yes.
Boss. How you doing, my brother?
Pretty good, yes.
My good supply in my youth, my day.
Yeah,
watch a program on YouTube.
yeah,
Your program is very interesting
yeah,
and it's very informative and educational.
yeah.
Keep up the good work.
Yes, yes, I blessings.
Like we all like YouTube bloggers them a do. Nobody can stop bloggers them from say nothing what them want say.
Right.
Everybody freedom of speech.
Right, right.
And one thing I got said to a prime minister,
Yeah.
one thing I got said to him is that we're not afraid of him, and we're not afraid of him either. Him can't do me nothing. Him can't do me nothing either.
Right. Freedom of speech, right?
Yeah. Make up yourself, man.
Yeah, man. Blessings. All right. Until next time.
Yeah.
All right. Later. All right. Yes. 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 The Prime Minister. You see, the thing is this: I'm not a Labourite. I'm not a PMP, right? Dealing with the public, yeah, as the Prime Minister, his job is to create a space where there is security for all in Jamaica. Uptown, downtown, no matter where they're. Security of the people, right? And a good economy where Jamaicans can go to work and provide for their basic needs and have something extra to go to a party or to buy a drink. Yeah? That is basically his job. There's people that is going to bash him and say, "I do this and I do that." That is not my stance, right? And I do know we have freedom of speech over there on TikTok. They must send the prime minister up on their mama. That is not my approach, because most of the politicians, they interact with my videos over there on TikTok and they know exactly who I am, right? And I called it from I first covered the Buju case. I said that changes are gonna come, and then my good friend Surprise came out with a video that really and truly called out the Prime Minister, where he dressed in his PMP, in his GLP is green, right? And he told the Prime Minister point blank that if you don't do something about what happened to Buju, you're not going to win a fourth term. And that video went viral, my people. It went viral, and then a couple of days later, we see the Prime Minister came out and he said, yes, and I believe it's going to happen. He said that Indicom was actually working, but he needs to go a little bit further, because Indicom, they don't really have true investigative powers. Them can't bring charges. Them just have to investigate and then recommend. Yes? But they have to go a bit further, in the sense that this must be under the purview of the office of the Prime Minister to see this all the way through, right? He said that he made recommendations from the office of the Prime Minister was made to the police commissioner, right? As far as body cams, how they deal with people who are injured on the scene, right? No more taking up the people them and loading the people them in a van back like they're animals. And I would say this to the Prime Minister: we need a better healthcare system in Jamaica. Ambulance. We need ambulance all over the place, because the number one cause of death whenever somebody is shot or when somebody is stabbed is bleeding out. Yes, is bleeding out. I've seen videos upon top of videos where there is a police shooting and the person may get multiple gunshots and the person is still alive. And the person is loaded in the van back and the person is bleeding, and none of the police them is trained to administer emergency aid to the people them who are bleed out. They're alive, and they're on the way to the hospital. Them not gonna make it because they continue to bleed out. The body have what, maybe like 8 or 9 points of blood. By the time the police reach a hospital, that the person they gone, him lose blood. More than likely, he's not gone from the injuries. He's gone from bleeding out. So those are areas that if him really and truly mean that the police then must preserve life, yes, we need more training. Every single police jeep, right? If for the interim, if we don't have enough ambulance nationwide, more training needs to be done in the police force. They need to have emergency kits, right? And train them how to stop people from bleeding out. Patch up the people them, and bring them go to the hospital. Don't treat us like we're your enemies. Neutralize the subject, yes, and then you kick into life-saving mode. Save them life, and then make them go see the judge. Make the judge and the jury decide them fate. Let us not play judge, jury, and executioner. Because if we continue down that path, we'll never ever achieve what we want to achieve as a nation. We say we want to turn in a first world. The only way to turn in a first world is to have a stable police force and a stable economy and a happy citizenry. That is the way I see it. We say we want Jamaicans abroad to come back home and live in peace. Me, I tell you, the people them me I talk to, they're afraid. They're afraid to return home. Them not come back down there. If them get sick and them wheel them in the Chaka Chaka hospital, them 2 days later them gone and never land. Them not come back down there, Andrew. They're not coming back. Take it from me. Yes. The whole heap of people when me know them flush with money. Well, want come back, come by house. See Vegas a bill, big old estate there, gated community. A lot of my friends, them would have love if you come back. But you know the biggest thing where they must say Prime Minister Holness? They must say the healthcare system down the Chaka Chaka. They must say security down the Chaka Chaka. These are Jamaicans who went abroad. Them family file for them. Yes? Then go foreign. Them in them big job. And them are reaching in them 40s, in them 50s, and them save up them money. And now is the time when you're in your 40s, in your 50s, right? Now is the time when them are look for buy something, for retire. And them not do it. They're not doing it. For 2 main reasons. Safety and medical. Those are the 2 main. It's not jobs. Them not look for come back to Jamaica, come work. Them a look for come back to Jamaica, come deploy their capital to maybe start a business and employ more Jamaicans. So 2025, we had a reduction in crime rate, which is good. But we also had an increase in police killing, which is bad. And this year, we have a reduction in crime rate, but an increase in police killings. The phone line is open, my people. Uno just make me a chat go so. I want to call 646-529-1535. I go by the name Yardwas, my people. We have a 100% participation over here. As you see the live stream, please like the stream. And if this is your first time seeing me on your screen, please subscribe to the channel, my people. All right, let us do this. I'm going to pull up the actual video, right, of what occurred on that fateful day when the police decided, listen, him not gonna move out of the way, right? He said, that his job, what he was attempting to do was to seize a vehicle. But a yard boss is going to say that I believe that the police officer failed at his job. And this is not a knock on the police officer. It is not. It is not. Let us find this video here. All right, my people. It's coming up. It is coming up. All right. One second, my people. All right, here we go. Let's remove this and add this. It is sad, that even Buju's son, his grandfather call and him say, yard boss, don't show the face. It is sad that he is fearful to really come out and lobby for changes. It is really sad. It is really sad. And I understand the fear. It's fear of being targeted. It's fear of being targeted. He needs to be protected. He needs to have that sense of security where he can go to the meetings freely, show him face freely, and just represent for his mother. That is the type of Jamaica that we need. Not because he's holding a candlelight vigil or he's out there protesting and he's out there meeting with police and meeting with government officials. He should not feel like he's now going to be a target. No. The feeling that he should have, right, from our government official is, young man, we'll work with you. Let us hear your input. What changes do you have in mind? Because him can't bring his mother back, He cannot bring his mother back. He cannot. And I don't see that young man turning into a monster because he just hear his grandfather. I believe he's in good hands. I just continue to pray for him. Yes, continue to pray for him to give him the strength and the courage. Yes, continue to pray for him. Let us play this video right here. Yes, first it's going to start out with Andre, another pit bull that is on this case here. Andre Stevens.
It is bullshit you posted today, Donna Marico. And it's because many of you lack the intellectual deficiency. So Donna Marico, rather than you post that bullshit, it is bullshit you posted today, Donna Marico. And it's because many of you lack the intellectual deficiency why you post those bullshits for likes and views. Say our name, Jamaica. What's your name, Courtney? Natalia Bulgin. What we want? Justice. When we need it. Now.
All right. So the video that we're looking at, right, and we reviewed it multiple times, right? But let's review it until we get another phone call. This is Buju right here, right? She's outside of the vehicle now, and she's interacting with the police. I do believe that this police officer right here was not properly trained to confiscate a vehicle. Yes? She came out and she spoke to him. If he told her that she cannot move, yes, he should have taken the key away from her right here. I believe this is the second point of contact that he made with her. Yes? Because eyewitness stated that he was in that police vehicle that you see over to the right-hand side right there, and he crossed right in front of her. So the question that I ask is this. Why her vehicle? What was she doing wrong? The people them on the ground are saying, him noir, and she was targeted. Yes? She should not have been targeted. But let's put that aside for now. Let's just focus on the stop itself. He is speaking with her now. And he told her that the wrecker will come for the car. Take away the key. Take away the key. The government officials, they're watching the same video. And they see exactly what we saw. Take the key away. Take the key away. But he did not. He allowed her to go back into the vehicle. Yes? She's going back into the car right now. And he's at the side, doing whatever, on his phone. Yes? Now you're going to see the rest of the people, them coming out of the car. And now he's standing in front of the vehicle. They're coming out of the car. The other guy is going to stand in front of the vehicle. Lack of training, to tell you the truth. These two police officers, they did not know what they were doing. And I told you over and over again, right, that if on any other job, remember, the man at work, Yes, I work, that is his job, And we are PM, I work him, And I feel him business him running, I work him, I work for we. His job is to confiscate that vehicle in a safe and professional manner. Yes? And he failed to confiscate that car in a safe and professional manner. What if it was a madman? Him allowed to go back in the car and the madman just run the vehicle right over him. So remember now, first point of contact, she came out and she spoke to him. He never took the key away from her. She went back into the vehicle. Yes? So remember, I believe he made contact prior and he saw the license. Yes. I'm saying no one that. The fitness no good, the license no good, nothing no good. And she come out for a reason with him. And she still had the car key in her hand. Yes? So let's see now. She emptied out the car. Yes, empty out the car. Car still in a park. Car is still in park. Him stand up in front of the car. And to be honest with you, he's maybe like 5 feet away from the vehicle. About 5 feet away. Yes? Let's continue to watch. Let's continue to watch here. So this what me I do is an unbiased analysis of what is going on. What we have here, we have a police officer that is out of his element. He's not well trained in how to actually seize a vehicle. He's out of his element. That's just point blank and truthful. Okay? If he was properly trained in how to confiscate a vehicle, he would have taken away the key prior to her even exiting the vehicle. He would have been on the side, yes, and said, give me a key, right? Everybody out of he was the one who's supposed to order, him supposed to run the show. Him supposed to say, Buju, give me the key, and everybody exit the vehicle. This vehicle is not moving. I see police officers in Jamaica do that all the time. Give me a key. You're not going nowhere. And him pocket the key. And everybody exit the car. Right? So I am saying that he was out of his element respectfully. And he failed to confiscate the vehicle properly. Now, it moves from a failed confiscation of the vehicle to escalation. Watch this now. Everybody out. He's still standing in front of the car. Why is he standing in front of the car? Because him no know him a do. Plain and simple. Everybody make mistakes on the job, you know. Him never know what him a do. Because that is not how you confiscate a vehicle. And I'm sure even the people them in the JCF will look on this and say that is not how you confiscate a car. Let us continue. Out of his element, standing right in front of the vehicle. Yes? He's a dead man, that you know. That the man that we are standing in front of the car, he is a dead man if there was a mad smaddy that is behind that the car there, you know. He must set up him life and he must set up the person life. Yes, he's a hired man. Why is he standing in front of the car with the woman or the person who him say he want the car from have the key in her hand? Why is he standing there? He's not supposed to stand in front of the car. And even, right, have you ever seen like police officers when they're going out, let's say them dip on the road, right? And them have like a roadblock and them a stop car. Them normally on the inside and them hold out them hand and say stop. Them don't go right in front of the vehicle like them a high hand man and say stop. Because the smaddy not have to stop. The smaddy can run right over you. Are you gone to never land? Me just a look. I me just a analyze. I me just a go based on memory and how me see Jamaican police properly seize a vehicle. And I'm saying, yes, that this is not how me see the police them seize car. The police not stand up in front of the vehicle like him a hired man. Yes? So let's say now he fail first and now him stand up in front of the car like him a hired man. Let us continue. Door closed now. Iron Man still stand up in front of the car. Right? Now she move from park and now she's on, I don't even know if she's, let's just say she's on break. Right? She's on break and I think she moved it into park. Right? Let us continue. She's on the break now. She just put it in a park. And she had turned the car now. You see point on her? She had turned the car all time way. This a man now go back in a uniform, you know. Me no see bro God that put this man back in a uniform. None at all. Any gun where him have to get is a illegal gun. Him not get no more police gun. In this case right here, Buju was not trying to hit him, but he put both of their lives in danger. Yes? Because he failed to confiscate the vehicle properly. That is what I'm looking at here. Let us continue. She nah lick him. He na fear head, she say, give me a blind, officer. He na see the car turn. But the man quick pan him trigger though, you know? The man quick. This is a marksman. That's what me I tell you, say him out time element. This a man a train fi go for you. Him out time element. Completely out time element. Leaving the thoughts in the comment section, my people. The phone line is open. Don't be afraid. We're not bashing the police. No. We're not bashing them. We're just saying that they're allowed to be criticized respectfully. Them work for we. Them not own we. We're not animals. We're not cattle. We're not. What we're doing now is properly advocating for changes in how the police interact with our citizens, regardless of your socio-economic background. There is a Buju in all our family. Whether you live at Uptown, whether you live at Narbrook, whether you live at Cherry Garden, there is a Buju in your family. A lot of us that live uptown in a Narbrook or in a Cherry Garden or up on the hills, at some point in our life, we were from the garrison. And somebody from our family moved us out of the garrison, on the hill. A lot of us. Yes. A lot of us. So watch this now. The car turn away, she lock it. But the man so fast, the man trigger happy. Watch her now. Boom. Me mama rotted. Mighty God. Every time I see this, this could have been avoided. If him no want she get way. That is what somebody told me, you know. Somebody tell me, say, yard boss. Him never fired at the gun there because he feel like him not gonna get lick. He fired at the gun there because him no want she get way. That is what somebody told me. Him never want she get way. She want a blind, and the person say, him not give her no blind. And as soon as him hold the gun, she stop the car. Because she see the gun. She see the gun a point pan her. All him could have do is point the gun pan her. Because she not licking him with that the vehicle there. Look. You see that? She clear him. She clear him. The turning radius on that Voxy is very good. She clear him long time. And watch him go step now. Watch him go step now. Him could have step. Him could have do that. She stopped the car. When him pull out the gun, she stopped the car. 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 She Out of his element. I don't know. I don't know. As I say, like, I know police officers, you know. I know quite a few of them. Good ones. Abide by the rules, abide by the laws. But this one is quite troubling. Quite troubling. Her foot is still on the brake. I'm wondering if she actually put the vehicle in park. Let us take a look. Let us take a look and see, because her foot is on the brake. Oh no, I would have to play the entire thing. I would have to look for the video to play the entire thing. Let me see if I can find it. Because they did go in and they did go in, right? And leaving the thoughts in the comment section, my people. They did go in and they took her out of the vehicle, right? But I want to see if they had to put the vehicle in park. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it, because that would be quite interesting to see how the vehicle went back in park. Let me see here. Let me try. 1 second. We'll have to pull, let's see. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, 1 second, my people. I found it. Mighty God of Daniel. 1 second. I found the video. Because she moved. Mighty God. They must really analyze this thing properly, you know. They really have to analyze this thing properly, because what a mistake that the police they're making at this one here. 1 second. 1 second, my people. All right, so I'm gonna put this to the screen now, right? All right. Good evening. This is Yard Boss. You're live on the air.
Yes, Yard Boss.
Yeah. Talk to me.
Am I on the air?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
This evening,
Yeah.
I'm living in this state.
Yeah.
And because of the Lataya Buju's incident there with the police.
Yeah.
I've been listening. You know, from time to time you have court trial on the TV.
Yeah.
And I was listening to this court. The police stopped. This was a guy riding a bicycle in one of these states up here.
Yeah.
And the police stopped him and say he should be in the bike lane.
Yeah.
But the guy was explaining to the police that there was some hindrance up the road why he never go into the bike lane.
Yeah.
So the police begin to ask him for identification and he refused.
Yeah.
And in dispute the police idea.
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah.
Anyhow, the police end up arresting him.
Yeah.
And he got a lawyer.
Yep.
You know, I recorded it on my phone.
Yeah.
I was going to video hit, but the phone couldn't video hit, so me. And because of the Buju case, I'm recording the phone. And when the case tried, the judge tell the police, listen, because of the barrier, the rider never have to ride on the extreme right, as you said, because there's a hindrance.
Yep.
And if you pass him, you have to clear him 3 feet.
Yeah.
Right? That is the law.
Yeah.
Right? So you cannot, and he say, said to the police, I don't really call them police up here. We just use the word police.
Yeah.
She said to the police, say, listen, further to the right to you is further to the right different from me.
Yeah.
As a result of that. Right?
Yeah.
You cannot charge him, man.
Correct, yeah.
And he said, and he also charge him for refuse to identify himself.
Yeah, you can't do that because he's not driving a motor vehicle.
No, him say what him say why the king cannot force him.
Yeah, can't force him. Yeah, because he's
if he identify himself, he said, listen, because you stop the man illegally.
Correct, yeah.
And the moment when you stop him illegally, he's under no obligation. For show him identification.
Yeah, if you're driving a motor vehicle, right, and you feel
what the judge said, what did you say what the judge said?
Yeah, me know.
She wasn't making a distinction.
Okay, right, yeah.
She said as long as the man never break the law.
Right, yes.
The man under no obligation.
Right. Oh, what crime? Yeah, he didn't commit a crime, so he have no obligation to present any ID.
You know, because of this Buju thing, me not try to video hit with my phone. My phone couldn't video, me can go able to record it.
Yeah.
You know, so these police in Jamaica, you know, every time me watch a thing, and it is so disturbing. Yeah. You know, because this guy could have easily moved in front of he never have a shooter.
Yeah, but he had so many. Yeah.
And this is not a matter you are defending criminal.
No.
Nobody want to defend no criminal.
She's not a criminal. She's not.
You understand? And everybody discussed it with the crime going on in Jamaica. Everybody discussed it. Yeah. You understand? But if you are going to do it, you do it in the right way.
Right, yeah.
Because in fact, if you commit a crime, you don't commit against the police, you commit against the state. You are there to uphold the law. Right. You understand? You have no personal vendetta.
Right. The people that must say they knew each other. And she was targeted, yeah.
Yeah, yes, and if you know the person, why you have to kill him?
Yeah, and they know exactly where she lived. They could go and get the car.
Of course.
Yeah.
You know, so it is so disturbing. Yeah. It's very, very disturbing.
It's sad, but what I want to do is encourage the family, right? Just surround themselves with scholars, people who know the law, right? Don't be afraid to reach out to lawyers, right? And find out what you can do, you know?
You see, and when people come out and talk about it, you know, have people say people are defending. No, you're not defending no criminal. Everybody love their country.
Yeah. This could happen to anybody. This could happen to anybody. Anybody this could happen to.
You know, everybody know if it's a crime in their country. Yeah. Because you don't know when you are going to be the victim. Correct. You understand? So everybody will support the police when you uphold the law. Yeah. Right? And you know, abuse your power. That is abuse of power.
Yeah, I'm not bashing the police, I'm just pointing out like the
Nobody not bashing the
de-escalation.
police.
Yeah.
Nobody not bashing the police.
Yeah.
Nobody not bashing the police.
Mm-hmm.
The police is there for a purpose. The police is there to uphold the law.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right? And where you can uphold the law, and if you have confrontation, but that is expected.
Yeah.
And it's expected that you may have some confrontation and you try to de-escalate the situation.
Yeah, and the unique thing about this case is that, right, all sides of the political party, every single one of the members of parliament is on board that something went wrong in this stop.
Me listening.
Yeah.
You know, but when we hear some member of society come out and not defend, to me, me wonder really how I go through them brain. Yeah,
but you have to understand social media, right? Some people will say anything just to get views and likes. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, so me not really pay them no mind.
Everybody, we have to support the police.
Yeah.
Them lawful duty.
Yes.
When you go there and you uphold the law, because in truth and fact, they might protect the public.
Yes.
And the public mean you.
Right.
And your family.
Yeah.
But when you go there and you use excessive force.
Correct. Yeah.
Taking somebody's life.
Then
you have to speak up against it.
Because him can't bring it back in. As soon as the man pull the gun, the man fire,
They don't see it from me, see it, and I'm a driver,
Cha.
And let me tell you something, If that lady, if that man was aggressive, if that lady was an aggressive person,
she run over him.
They might try to paint her in a certain picture. If that lady or that person was an aggressive person, and decides saying they want to hurt anybody, you not go down on the accelerator.
That's what I tell you. Yes.
You not go down on the accelerator. And if you go down on that accelerator and let go that clutch, without the police stop, without the police ain't stand up, he could have never missed it. Yeah, but all of the videos then when we see with Buju, right? All she preach is peace and love in our community. We see already, man, the lady turn away the car. The car wheel, yeah. Hardly move, just ease out the vehicle, even if it's an automatic vehicle. Yeah. And you put in a gear. Yeah. Right, they can actually roll off. And she cleared the turning radius of that vehicle is very good enough. Because she clearing. Yeah. And even up to this, when she get the shot and stop her foot was on the brake. Yeah. That means that she would never have any intention. Yeah. Yeah. You see, probably the vehicle does roll off something of the sort. Yeah. What if she did have an intention? She wouldn't have turned the car to clear him. Should have gone straight. Not even turn the car in that about. Yeah. Should I rev up the engine? Yeah. And if you rev up the engine and let go that the clutch. Yeah, him gone. He gone. He wouldn't have no time for even fire that the shot because she lick him down long time. Me a driver. Yeah. And if you want to have any big spirit in her at the time, civilian, she want to hurt anybody. Yeah. She should have gone the engine. Yeah. And him friend them would have to fire the shot. He wouldn't get a chance to fire not a shot. And friend them would have to do what him do. You understand? Yeah. You see, I come and see, Mr. Driver. Yeah. And if that man have any vexation in her spirit, anything I say want to hurt him. And it's with him in stand up. Yeah. And she get the chance to gun that engine and let go the clutch. Right. In gone. Yeah, man. That's so true. So, it really goes to say, we tell the truth. And as a Jamaican, time for try to we don't use the words to love each other and do good to each other. Yeah, man. Yeah. Big up yourself, Yeah, man. I'm going to take the next call, yeah. Yeah? I'm going to take the next call, yeah. Yeah, man. All right. Big up, yeah. Thanks for calling. You're live on the air. Hello? Yeah, good night. Yeah, boss.
Yeah.
My quick input, all right?
Yeah.
My quick input is that it's a psychology.
Yeah.
It's a hell of a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And the police use psychology upon us. Watch the video. The policeman put up in tune and signal the girl to move off that she can go. And that's the most of that, isn't it?
You think so? That you see?
Yeah, man, that man tell me the tears, but the video is there. The man put up his hand, looking up. He put up his hand, he signal her so she can go, and then he sing pop off in gun. Just a certain amount of intention, and look, the other a police them know, so yeah, they have a run, you know. So what they do, they stand off, because they know it's a shot of a fire. You get what I'm saying? Then look at this. If a police juke you and tell you it's a run. This is the only run in the end back when you count, you know.
Yeah.
And at best for him go and shoot her. He tell her to go and stand in front of the people right
No,
there.
but watch it again, right? Watch it again. I think when she started turning the car, right? Because you can see the wheel when it had turned to the right. Him see her turn the car and him pine pan her like him a want her. That's how we see him a want her, right? And then she moved the vehicle a little bit, and that's when him draft him gun and fire. Watch it again. Watch it again. It's a warning in gear.
Yeah.
Yeah, watch it again.
Nobody great defense here, but
Yeah.
she and me get from it.
Yeah, watch it again.
Psychology in this for now because they might tell themselves, yo, she did not have them move from yourself.
Yeah, I think the psychology where you look on is this, right? Him allow her for going at the car with the damn key. A psych him I use right there, so cause him know say she want the car. So him probably there and I say if you ever move me and you.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
But you know, some nation, you know, we don't play against each other too much and you know, bloodthirsty, so
Yeah.
you know? I better know him good still. Do what you say.
Yeah, man, blessings. All right, look at more. Yes, my people. All right, let's take a look because I want to see who put the vehicle in park, right? Let's see if I can blow this up a little bit, right? So let's see if we can see who put the car in park. It's kind of small. So it seems still there. Only just pay attention, right? Okay, stop now. It'll go come back in a second. Give it a second. It'll go come back. All right, look now. Me no see. You see the car, she's still there on the brake. So who put the car in a park? One second. It's still in brake. My people, we don't know see what go on here, so. Mighty God of Daniel. Mighty God of Daniel. Soul. Buju put the car in a park, you know. People. Buju put the car in a park. I wish I could blow this up bigger. The police never reach in to put the car in a park. Buju put the car in a park. Buju stop the car and put the car in a park and the police shoot her. We need some explanation. Because the car was in drive. Him drag her out of the car and the car no move gone away. Me no see nobody turn off the car. Me no see the police them put the car in a park. Him just pull her out. So she stop the car and put it in a park. Let me watch it again. I wish this thing couldn't be bigger, man. Oh, it's a small. It's a small, man. Let me put it put it a little bit bigger. Let me put it a little bit bigger. 1 second. All right, let's watch it again together, okay? Let's see here. How far away? Let's watch it again. Let's watch it again, my people. All right, so she moved now, right? Boom. Stop the car there, so you know. So he's still on the left side, right? He's still on the left. And let's see him now. Let's follow him. So he's on the left. All three officer is on the right now. All three officers are on the right. All right, let us see. Let us see. Let us see. Let us see. 1 second. All right, so we see two officers right here on the right. Right? The three of them is on the right. Yeah, one of them I drive the car now. So three of them is on the right. Three of them is on the right. Her foot is still on the brake. Her foot is still on the brake. I know the police is going to be pulling her out the vehicle. He's fratted clot. Watch there. Him never do nothing but pull her out of the car. All right, let's continue. He's continuing to pull her out. Yeah. So that is what she did. For those of you who are investigating this case, we're talking about the Jamaican officials. She stopped the car. She put the car in park. And he fired the shot. None of them never take out the key out of the vehicle. The police, them never take the key out of the car and them never put the car in a park. Buju did that. Buju did that. When she see him reach, she stopped the car and put it in a park. And then him fire. Mighty God. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. All right, my people. Let us transition back to the march that is coming up. Please like the live stream, my people. And please subscribe to the channel if this is your first time seeing me on your screen. My approach to all of these cases is fair and balanced. We're not perfect human beings. No, we're not. We are not. Yes? But we're supposed to be treated fairly by the people them who we say should be serving and protecting. And in this case right here, we have another injustice in the Jayden Smith case. And that is the reason why 8 months later, we still have to march and we still have to make noise. So we have a march coming up on June the 27th, 2026. It's starting at 10 a.m. The person who will be leading this march is going to be Sir Price. The march is going to be in Mandeville at Mandeville Park. And I say to everybody, if you don't want help, call Sir Price directly. Everybody. If you want recognition, if you're chasing clout, call him. He will pray over the money. We're not rich. Yes, these things cost money. Platform holders, raise some money and send us a surprise. Ask him what he need. Let us make this march a success, my people. 50 people, 100 people. Let us make this one a success, a good turnout. Permit or no permit, this one is going. He's going to try and pull the permit. But if you don't have a permit, he knows exactly what to do. Yes? We are allowed to march peacefully, even without a permit. He can marshal the crowd and march. He's a true leader, my people. Surprise. He showed it to you the other day. Yes, he showed it to you the other day on the 22nd of May. He was there. The loudest voice, he was there in Kingston. Yes, my people. And anybody, Derval, Ayad Boss would welcome you on this march too. Just call out to surprise. In the Bacchanal and the Bikarin. Yes? Because I know you before this marcher, right? And I do see you as one of the voices in Jamaica. We're not afraid of nobody. And I would like to have you down there. Surprise would like to have you down there too. So reach out to Surprise. All right? Justice for Jayden Smith. A child, a life, a future. We demand justice. Revisit Jayden case. Transparency, accountability, justice. So there's going to be free refreshment. Yes? And I believe they're saying that there's going to be a marching band, but we have to have a permit for the marching band. Okay? Yeah, so I believe sometime this week, starting tomorrow, he's going to start a dialogue with the MPs and some of the big wigs them down there in the Mandeville area, right, to sort out the permit for this Jayden Smith march here. All right, so Juliet say, good evening, Yard Boss. Happy Sunday to you and everyone. Blessings, blessings, blessings. All right, Juliet say again, justice for Jayden Smith. Verona said, justice for Jayden Smith. We need a justice with God. With God. Cannot, all right, justice for Jayden Smith. Maureen say, happy and blessed Sunday, Yard Boss. Big up yourself, Maureen. Sexy Sass say no. All right, I'll read this. Sexy Sass say, the street saying that the so-called lawyer only decided to include Jayden Smith in their Ananda march to get people to attach their march. I have to read this because we have a big development over there on TikTok, and right? I can't speak for the lawyer, right? The lawyer will have to come out and speak. Derval came out and he told us that it was his fault that he did not follow up on the permit. He said he submitted, right, for the permit, and he was supposed to go, right, and follow up, and it was his fault. This is not the first march that Derval kept, right? Derval kept marches in the past without permits, and they were successful. But in this case, there was a marching band, right? And he was not there to lead. So he delegated, and the delegation is what failed. He never have a field marshal there. If Surprise was there earlier, I believe Surprise would have marched the people them directly to Hero Circle because he knows the law, right? He's not afraid because he's in Kingston. Okay, so I think probably that was the disconnect. The marshal was not there. Mina said Derval know the law. Okay, Derval know the law. But he had to go to the police station to sort out the thing. So he was not there to marshal the crowd. And I think that is where things went awry. But we live and we learn, right? We live and we learn. We have to try things in life, you know. And I do understand the backlash when you're saying that this person was supposed to be there, that person. But I'm not going to get in the weeds. I'm looking at the bigger picture, right? And I'm just looking at Derval himself, okay? I'm not going to cast any judgment to somebody who is a true warrior who has no fear, right? I'm not going to cast judgment on him. I'm going to give him a pass on this one. I just hope next year he will do better. Yes, that is going to be my stance on this one, okay? Yeah. And for those of you, you can never win a fight, a tracing match with Derval. You can't win a tracing match with Andre, and you cannot win a tracing match with what's his name, with Marvin. Especially Derval and Andre. You cannot win. You know, see me just mash Andre Khan 1 time, 2 times, and then me just leave him alone. You cannot win. No. You don't want them the 2 there. I trace you. No, I'm sure him watch me now and I say, yeah, boss, right. You do not want them the 2 there tracing you. So uno just leave him alone. All right. Leave Derval alone. All right. Yeah. And everybody else, they'll come out and talk, right? But Derval, he did say his piece and he's moving on. And he said he's going to be helping out with the Jayden Smith March on the 27th of June. All right. All right. So blessing to you, Mr. Yard Boss. Keep the fight for Jayden Smith justice. Amen. One by one, they're going to prison. We need justice. Sexisas said, street saying all the lawyer does is tell pure lies and only distract and derailing the course of justice. Let me caution you with this, right? Let me caution you with this, my people. She cannot derail justice. Okay? I think this is a misunderstanding to say that any one of us, right, is going to derail justice, or we would say no. Yeah, let's stay on the derailing justice part. It is unfortunate that Lena Rose, that Yard Boss, that Chat and Laugh, that Tiger, that Derval, that Mato, that Surprise, that fear out here a fight and a spend them money for justice for any blasted smaddy. It is a failure of the system. Let us stop blaming people for derailing justice. The only person who derailed justice in a Jayden Smith case is the blasted principal. Is the principal. We come out and paint say Jayden Smith the righteous, Jayden Smith the dead, so Jayden Smith I run up and down the blasted place. Me want to get it now in the head. I understand that we are disappointed, yes, in what was promised. But we cannot look on it and saying that people, regardless of their motive, whether it's clout, whether it's attention, derail justice for Jaden. No. The powers that be fail to investigate the case properly. At them, not us. Matter. Put on marches before. Who fund those marches down there in thing? Not me. None of the bloggers them. It was Lena. Me not defend nobody, you know. But I'm just telling you how it is. Right? She was the one who funded those marches. Is she someone who overpromised? Probably. Right? But we can't come out and say it's because of any individual, yes, that would we just attack and we want justice for Jaden. Who no blame the people them down in Mandeville. Nobody else. Because we are no police, we are no liar, and we can't charge nobody with nothing. Yeah? We just try a thing. And we just say justice for Jayden Smith. That is all we're doing. That is all we're doing. Let us continue. All right, so Royal Empress say, good evening. Maureen say, good evening, Yard Boss. All right. So when Maureen say, me no want you to mix up either. Yeah. Me no in the mix up. But you know, say my head can chip out, you know. Yes, my head can chip out too. I talked to my good friend Tiger earlier today. Cause he had chip out. He made chip out yesterday. Mr. Tiger, why didn't you call me? And why didn't you call Riot Empress? He made chip out, but tomorrow he's gonna come live and he's gonna talk some more. I spoke to him earlier, you know. But I just want everybody who subscribed to me, right, within our small group right here, to really look at it from this point of view, right? What we're doing, we're advocating. None of us have arrest powers. Yes, we're advocating, and we know we have listeners, we have viewers, right? I want to talk you guys off the ledge. Really and truly, none of us really have any powers. But to talk and continue to call out the wicked Delilah girl, because the wicked Delilah girl is living with guilt. And the more we talk, and the more we chant, and the more we say justice for Jayden Smith, is the more the guilt is going to rise. The guilt is not going to be suppressed. Yes, that is what forced her to come out and talk to Yard Boss. Because the bloggers, them continue to talk. The bloggers, them continue to fight for justice for Jayden Smith. Continue to fight. Continue to chant justice for Jayden Smith. Stay focused. We were steady for a little bit. We were getting along for a little bit. Let's get back on course. Yes? Lena Rose can't stop justice for Jayden Smith. Mato naga stop justice for Jayden Smith. Chat and laugh now stop justice for Jayden Smith. None of us have to like each other. Are the police them fault? And none of our fault. All them needed to do is call the damn immigration to find out when the wicked girl reaching at the island. If Lena Rose wants to spend off the whole of her money per March, Lena, call Surprise and put your money behind the march that is coming up. Me sanction it. Surprise, we pray over the money. Let's focus, my people. The people them that is arguing, they have a history. I don't have the history with them. I've never spoken to Lena Rose on the phone before. I've never. Let us steady the ship. Everybody said their piece yesterday. Durval come out and he burn his fire today. Chat and laugh burn our fire. Let us refocus. Because this right here. Yes. I could care zero who take us across the finish line. Let us stay focused, my people. For the march. Anybody want to donate, call Surprise. Call him. Alright? As the Tiger say, unity, unity. Unity, unity, unity. Everybody going to talk. Everybody name must call. Everybody going to talk. Everybody going to burn out. Do what, let it out. And then let's move on. All right? Because we know sometimes our head chip out. We were too good. We were too good. Yeah. We were too good, man. We were too good. So everybody name with the card, them go back and forth, and then we'll steady the ship again. All right? Yard Boss is a neutral party here. All right. So, yeah, Maureen, me no want you mix up either. Yeah, me not gonna mix up. Me not depend nobody's side in this one here. I love everybody. Chat and laugh, Tiger, Lena Rose, Durval, Mato, everybody big up on the damn self. Big up on the damn self. Justice for Jayden Smith, me say. And justice for Lataya Bulging. Yes, my people. Justice for Jayden Smith. A one lava yard boss. Big up yourself all the time. Big up yourself, Pamela. Big up yourself. All right, let's see here. Sexist I say people just need to be real and stop with all the lies. Justice we dealing with for Jaden. Yeah, but remember, say people have freedom of speech, you know. Yes, remember, say people have freedom of speech and people voice their opinions. Yeah, voice your opinions, and now let us refocus because we have a big one coming in June. You have a big one coming in June. So hopefully after today, we turn a new leaf. Yes, and then we just refocus again. Sometimes a little bit of argument is good. And it's like whenever we don't have any argument in the Jayden Smith case, we are saying, wait, everybody turn friend, you know? Yeah. But I think we'll be able to get back on pace hopefully tomorrow. Yeah, hopefully. I don't know what is going on now over there on TikTok. I'll check it out later on today. Good evening, everyone. Big up Yard Boss. All right, let's see now. Big up yourself, Suzette. All right, let's see what Rosa Reed said. All we want is justice for Jaden and justice for Lataya. What does justice look like for Lataya? Justice does not necessarily mean, the street is saying they want the police officer to be charged with murder, right? I don't think that is going to happen. Will there be a charge? Probably a charge negligence, depending on how the lobbying effort goes. Yes? I don't know if there's going to be a monster protest organized by Marvin and Andre. If they do organize a monster protest for Lataya, then I would say that the pressure is going to be there to probably charge him with something. If them two do not do it, if I don't see like a monster protest for her, there probably won't be any charges. But what I see happening is I don't think he's going to continue to be a police officer anymore. Yes, at least being a police officer on the road with a licensed firearm. He probably going to be regulated to desk duty, if that. Yes. And then I know ISAT is actually, I'm not sure if he's dealing with a legal case with the family. I'm not sure, right? But we just have to wait and see. Okay. So justice for Lataya. I think she's going to be someone who is going to be a change agent in the sense that whatever happened to her is going to lead to widespread changes in how the police actually interact with its citizens. Because we heard the Prime Minister came out, he said Indicom, but he went a step further. And he said he gave the police commissioner directives to actually look at how the police them deal with people who are injured, right? If them shoot them, if them get injured on a crime scene, like emergency aid, like try to save the person's life properly, transport the person in the back of the Jeep if there's no emergency ambulance available, meaning stop the person from bleeding out, right? So them have got other like emergency kit, right? You know, some of them think they have like one of them square thing there that they can actually plug a wound, right? And put it on the person, yes? Load the person properly in the van back, and one police officer stay in at the back of the vehicle applying pressure to that wound, okay? Because we're not enemies of the state, right? You neutralize the threat. No, the thing is, you save the person's life. So that is one thing that I see coming as a result of what happened to Lataya. Another thing that I see coming is widespread body cams. So those 1,000 body cams, yes, I think they're going to order more. And by 2027, I think, right? I'm going to give you maybe the first quarter of 2027. We're going to see every single police officer in Jamaica wearing a body cam. That is what I see on the horizon. Because we're also getting international pressure. Yes, and once international pressure start, Jamaica normally bend. Yeah. Another thing I see coming is a good lawyer probably will be able to get some compensation for what happened. Yes, for the two sons, for what happened. That is what I think justice is going to look like for Lataya. Yeah. All right. All right, so let's see. Maureen said, well done, Yard Boss, and well said, Yard Boss. Proud of you. Thumbs up to you and justice for Buju. Condolences to you, Daddy. Keep strong for those sons. Yes. Thank you so much for calling in. You know, big up on yourself. My condolences. My condolences. And you're welcome to even call me and talk to me behind the scenes. You know, big up yourself. Big up yourself. Yeah. Yard Boss, Lataya father is very intelligent. Yeah, even Lataya. You can see it. Yeah. I don't know why people can't like see it in listen, man. When you grew up in the garrison, you know, you can't be soft. You cannot be soft. But there is a side for her, a side of her, right? Who fights for the people of our community. And me no see no only one person alone over there on TikTok talk about her when about some scuffle that she had with somebody in our community, like who don't have fights with people in them community, right? But the people in that community love her. Every single person when me see come out, them talk very, very good about Lataya. And I see her over there on TikTok prior to even this incident. Okay? May I get text message? A whole heap of text message me get to know. I have to go through them later on. Yeah. So me not focus on the negativity. Yeah. I'm not focusing on that. All right. Justice for Jaden. And we not stopping until justice is served for this innocent picnic. Yes, Maureen, you're so right. Maureen, you owe me a number, you know. Call me tomorrow. Call me tomorrow, maybe about, you know, the 2 o'clock bell. So you owe me a number. Let me know if you get that thing there for me. All right. A lot of bloggers talking about the Buju situation. Yeah, but I think it's mostly positive though. Yeah. Those of us who are like true bloggers, right? We really and truly want our police to actually deal with our citizens, all citizens fairly. Yeah, we're actually covering this thing properly. Others is just want views and likes and all them thing there. Yeah. But the real ones like Popeyes, like Andre, like Marvin, there's the British guy over there on TikTok. Yeah, those people really and truly want to see a change, you know. Right now is Jaden. We want justice for Jaden Smith. Yes, Susie, to focus on Jaden. We know we focus on Jaden, but we have other cases too. Big up yourself. Yes. Royal Empress said, Jaden lovers, yes, we got you. Them very territorial, you know. Them very territorial over them star boy, you know. I tell you. But we got you. I could not do this show tonight just on Lataya only. You'd hear them. I come and say, Yard Boss, what about Jaden? Yes. What about Jaden? We still got you, Jaden. Justice, we say, for Jaden Smith all the way. Yes. So Rosary say, justice for Jaden Smith and Buju. Yeah. I don't understand this one, sword, which you say, Fox not coming back, LOL. I don't understand that one day. I don't understand that one day. All right. They've been throwing bodies in, let me see this one. They've been throwing bodies in back of trucks for decades. I'm surprised it's still the same. Chaja. Yeah, but it takes, if they have been doing it for decades, we're going to see changes. Yeah, and hopefully there are consequences for those who are caught on camera doing otherwise. When, if it is a policy and it is a law, then there should be consequences for those who are caught doing it. His ego caused him to unalive her. Yeah, that's what some people were saying. And as you see in the video that I showed you, she was the one who put the vehicle in park. Yeah. She stopped the car and put the vehicle in park. Yes. So my question, what did she do that lead to this? What really happened? All right. So Veronica, the video that we just watched, right? What was missing from the video was the initial stop. The initial stop started like the police jeep was right in front of her car, right? And I'm not sure if one of the police officers came out and spoke to her. But that's where it started. And then what we see is Buju coming out of the vehicle and talking to the police officer. What the police them tell her say, right, is her vehicle is not fit to drive. I guess the registration or insurance is not up to date, and they refused to take the foreign license that she had. Okay? The only reason why they would not take the foreign license that she had is because they have prior knowledge of who she is. If it was just a regular police officer who didn't know her and she presented a foreign license that is valid in the island, she would have been free to go on her merry way. Yes? But this guy knew her and he knew of her situation, right? So he decided, I don't want that license. Okay? And he told her that he was going to seize the vehicle. That is the synopsis. And he failed to take away the keys from her, allow her to go back in the car, let out everybody. And she was trying to screech her away, and him pick out him gun, and him do what him do. All right. So let's see what Pauline say. Yard boss, continue to do a great job you are doing. Big up yourself, Pauline. All right. So Maureen say, of course, Buju. Come on, Maureen. We are saying now. Of course, Buju 19CK, the car. Okay, all right, let me just read exactly what she said. Of course, Buju 19CK, the car wheel, to move from that dragon, but him come directly to unalive the woman. Police, you wicked, you did have up Buju. Marina, easy, she's an old rebel too, She's an old rebel. Yes, we hear you, Maureen. We hear you, Maureen. People are allowed to voice their opinions. Good night, Yard Boss and everyone. They unalive her 3YOA cousin. All right. Let me read what she said. Me mama, I said go. They unalive her 3-year-old cousin, then her 17-year-old cousin, then her in a joke you make. You serious? No, sir. The 17-year-old was our cousin too? Wow. That's crazy. Never know that. Never know that one there. Mighty God, Father, deliver us out of the hands of the wicked. That is wickedness at the highest level. And that's what I'm telling you, Yes? Everybody need, and she was not a criminal. She was not a criminal. But we have seen like police killings on the rise since last year, and it continues to be the same this year. You know? Yeah. Mighty God, Father, deliver us out of the hands of the wicked. All right. Let us continue here. One family, 3 members got unalive by police. Yeah, that is sad if that is the case. I would have to do some more reading and see what the relationship is between a 17-year-old and Buju. What I heard is that she was there and she witnessed it, and she picked up the spatula and she turned it over to Indicom. That is what I heard. All right, so Royal Empress said, please like up the live. Please like the live, my people. Close out the chat and please like the live and please subscribe to the channel. We have about 5 more minutes to go, my people. All right. Good evening, Yard Boss. Blessings. Big up yourself, Sharon Simpson. Big up yourself, Oli Jack. Yard Boss. Yes, they will have to analyze from all different angles. I also think he fired with intent. That is what majority of the public is saying based on their prior interactions. It is murder. He was acting like a gunman at that time, not a police officer. All right, Veronica. Those are Veronica's words. All right, let's see here. He gave Jamaica a bad look internationally. Yes, that is the case. Lataya case is a very sad case. Yeah. And you see, if I pick up something like this, right, and normally I pick and choose, right, which case to follow, right? Some cases, no. But this one, I see something really, really bad happen. And I think we will see changes. Because this affect is everybody in Jamaica. I would say not over 90% of Jamaicans believe that the police could have done a better job in how we conducted that stop. And that is the reason why all of the politicians them is on board with this one. Yeah. That police gave Jamaica a bad look. Jamaicans abroad are already discouraged to go back home. Yes. Yeah. So true. Justice for the lady. Justice for Buju. Watching from St. Kitts. You know, say I am planning to start a Caribbean channel. Maybe sometime next week I'll introduce it too. I want to cover Caribbean news. So big up yourself from St. Kitts. It's going to be Yard Boss Caribbean TV, something along that lines, right? Because there's like some cases, Angelo, you know that little baby from Trinidad? I've been following that case. I wanted to introduce it to my audience, right? But I think I'm going to run with those cases for the over on the other channel. So look out for that one there, right? Hopefully we can get that channel up to like 1,000 subscribers. And then we can grow that channel. Yeah, but big up yourself from St. Kitts. Yeah. Because I know we have people from Trinidad who watch, people from Bahamas. Linda, which island you're from again? I don't remember which island Linda is from, right? We have people from St. Kitts. We have people from all over. We have people from America who are Americans who watch the Yard Boss TV channel. A diverse set of people. Them drag her out so quick, not even sure if she dead, with the hog and goat style. Yes, and that is what is also disturbing. You know, how they handle her afterwards. And I don't think she was dead. I think she was still alive. Because she had to wear it all. Yes, I don't think she was dead. Because she put the vehicle back in park. And she put the car in a park. She stopped it and put it in a park. Oh, yeah. I don't believe she was unalive at that moment. Yeah, I agree with you. Mercy God, wicked policeman. A doctor wasn't even there to pronounce her. I guess he was the doctor. Analyzing the car, it is the driver who put the car in park. Yeah, you're right, Lemon Ridge. She was the one who put the car in park. So Pauline said, good night, yard boss. Please do not follow up any pasa comment about Durval and the march. No, man, Durval, I'm a virgin, man. We know Durval long time. Yeah. So please, we do not want the bangarang in Jaden Smith case again. Them head just chip out yesterday. They'll be back to normal tomorrow. All right, is he the principal? He lied about seeing Jayden. Yes, it is the principal's fault. Yes. My God, wickedness. Them all do the lady looking on the video. Yeah, wickedness them do the lady looking at the video. Night yard boss, one lava. You wanted to say one love? Big up yourself, Pamela. Veronica said, yard boss, are we getting anywhere with the case because we need justice for Jaden Smith? Yeah, man, go to the march. Go out to the march. If you don't see me upon the case, same way, right? Remember, if my sister, we're not getting away in a Jaden Smith case, me just going to come out and tell the people themselves we're not getting away in the Jaden Smith case and we can't do nothing more. Okay? If you don't see me, I push this a march, right? So. On June the 26th, there's a reason why we need to make noise down on Mandeville. Let us show out. Surprise have a plan. Yard boss have a plan. Uno go show out. Okay? Uno go show out. There's a reason behind this one. Okay? So let's do that. And when you hear it from me, when you know my track record, when you know say I, Yard boss, was the one that spoke to the prime suspect in the Jaden Smith case, and what me are telling you say is this: we want to go down a Mandeville and go wake up the police department down there if we can do them job. That is the purpose. Because I believe that if they find it in their heart, yes, to revisit this case here and do a proper investigation, when them investigate it properly, it's very, very powerful going to the DPP. Yes? Way more powerful, because if a blogger go send whatever they must send go to the DPP, who knows how long it go sit down and somebody desk down there? How we can do is go video when we are send the mail go down there and hope and pray say somebody pick it up. But if it come from the officers, them down there, we reach this far. Yes? I may ask the prayer warriors them. I may feel them a pray. I know say them a pray. Yes, this is what we want to pray for. We want to pray for somebody in authority down a Mandeville or DPP, whoever them there, but preferably down a Mandeville right now. Someone in the authority to say, let me investigate this case thoroughly and call all of the bloggers them that has been on this case to find out where them have. Yes, where them have. And start investigate the people them properly. Bring in Mr. T for questioning. Bring in Wicked Girl Ann for questioning. Bring in the Papa for questioning. Bring in Romain for questioning and drill them. That is what we need. Yes? Yardba, okay, let's see here. I would like to know if there is any light shining for justice. Yeah, man. Yes, man. I would not be talking about, I would be quite honest with you now. If I see that the Jaden Smith case is not going anywhere, I would be quite honest. Lord have mercy upon Jaden Smith case. All right, let's see what Veronica say again. Neighbors of Jaden, if you see something, say something. Justice. All right, let's see what Nikki Bless say now. Hate is too much a burden to bear. One love, my people. Stay focused and push on. Justice for Jaden. Yes, yes, yes. God not sleeping. Poor Jaden gone just so by his own family members. And listen, the accusations is turning out to be true and true every day because they get the opportunity to defend themselves and they make them all over the place, especially the wicked one, prime suspect, cannot get over the Mr. T hurdle. How can that girl look in the mirror or sleep at night? Justice for Jaden. Yes, my Jaden people, them is out in their numbers tonight. It is so sad how the police them deal with the human. Yes, it is very sad how they dealt with Lataya. How the law no send Jaden people them down yet to try them for what they do to Jaden, because the Jamaican police did not investigate Jaden Smith case properly. Big respect, Yard Boss, for keeping Jaden Smith name alive. Big up yourself, Mackenzie. Mr. T, why you can't come out and tell us what you know? You tell the world how much you love Jaden and how hard he worked in the wicked home he lived with you all. Why you all take the woman child? That is a very, very good question from Mr. T. Veronica, say, Yard Boss, I'm living in the United States. Yes, big up yourself, Veronica. All right, let's see here. The fake liar needs to leave the case. Yeah, my people. The case here is welcome to everybody, you know, my people. I think we need to focus more on the lack of investigation that the authority did. And because of what they did, it forced people out here, really and truly, I'm just using my intellect to investigate this case here. I'm not a police officer in Jamaica. No, I'm just doing my best. And I believe everybody, all of the bloggers, them are do them best, right? And as I said to you, right, there is a why in all these cases. Some people really and truly is living a purpose. That is what I believe I'm doing, right? A purposeful life. A purpose to see change, yes. A purpose not necessarily knocking the system and fighting against the system. Lobbying, right? Construction lobbying for changes. That is what I believe my voice is doing, okay? And some people may have money, right? It's not me to judge how people's intentions are, right? And I've seen it even in the trenches over there on TikTok. Some people are just in it for clout and recognition. And it's perfectly fine with me, right? But when we are going to say that people are derailing a case, it is the authority's job to properly investigate the case. It's not our job. What we can do, we can advocate and we can lobby, and we have discernment, right, to say whether or not somebody is full of crap, and if they might tell lie, you only can see it clearly. But my days of like bashing people are getting involved in those things. I'm a peacemaker right now, right? Yeah, I am covering multiple cases. So we're on the Jaden Smith case, we're on the Lataya case, and remember, we still have Melissa Samnat. And then there's a international guy, someone from the United States, who actually got shot in Jamaica by police again. The police, them only have one option: not to tase, not to pepper spray, but to spray bullets. They need other non-lethal weapons. Also, body cam, non-lethal weapons, they need that. All right, my people. Thank you guys so much for joining another live stream. I go by the name Yard Boss. Please like the stream and please subscribe to the channel. All right. See you guys later, my people. Take care. I'm out. See you guys later.